The subject I chose for my lesson is English Language Arts for first grade. The learning target I chose to focus on is 1.2.PA.6. Students will add, delete, and substitute phonemes in one-syllable spoken words with 3 to 5 phonemes. The state standard is 1.2.PA.6 under Standard 2, Reading and Writing Foundations. Students will develop foundational skills for reading and writing proficiency by working with sounds, letters, and text. For the formative assessment criteria, students will show they have successfully met the outcome by correctly adding, deleting, and substituting their assigned phonemes using one-syllable spoken words. They will be given appropriate scaffolding based on their level of proficiency. For my teaching strategies and interventions, before the formative assessment, we will start with a warm-up, in which we practice saying the phonemes together and blend them to form one-syllable spoken words. The students will observe me modeling how to do the formative assessment, practice together as a class, practice in groups based on their levels of proficiency, then be asked to do it independently. The activities or tasks utilized will be: number 1, practice phonemes together; number 2, blend phonemes into words; number 3, practice adding, deleting, and substituting phonemes together after observing the teacher. These steps should be considered the I do portion of the lesson. Number 4 would be to attempt the same task again as an assigned group based on level of proficiency. Number 5, sharing the original word changed to a new word with the class. These would be the we do portion of the lesson. Number 6, independently adding, deleting, or substituting phonemes to create a new word, as directed by the teacher. This would be the you do portion of the lesson. For another formative assessment, I might use a digital platform such as Lexia or some other learning-based platform to assess this particular skill. The resources or materials used for this lesson are a marker board, markers, and an eraser for the teacher. The students will just need some paper and a pencil. Here's how I would begin this lesson. Today we're going to practice adding sounds, deleting sounds, and substituting sounds. We'll start with some practice sounds or phonemes. O, an. Now let's blend it by reading the words faster. P, o, an. P, o, an. What's the word? Good. Plan. If I were to take off the P and substitute it for a C or K, what word would I get now? Let's sound it out. K, o, an. K, o, an. An. What's that word? Clan. That's right. Very good. Okay, let's do another one. Let's try S. T. Ah. P. St. Up. St. Up. Let's blend it faster. Stop. What's that word, class? Stop. That's right. Okay, let's take off the S sound or the S. Okay, what word do we have now? T, up, t, up, t, up. What word is it? Top. That's right. Very good. Okay, let's try a few together. If we wrote B, A, T, B, at, B, at, What word is that? Bat, right. Now let's take away or delete the B. Okay, now we have a new word. What word do we have now? What sounds are there? Ah, ah, ah. T, t, t. Ah, t. What word is that? At. Good. Okay, let's try K. Ah. P. K. Ah. P. What word do we have now? K. Ah. P. Cap. Yes, very good. Okay, let's replace the k, k, k sound with a t, t, t. T, t, t. Ah. P. T. Ah. P. What word is it now? T, ah. P. Tap. Very good. Nice job. Okay, let's do one more. E. Mm. K. E. Mm. K. E. Mm. K. What word is this? E. Mm. K. Ink. Ink. Very good. Okay, let's add a p, p, p to the beginning of ink. P, p, p. P. Ink. P. Ink. What do we have now? P. Ink. Great job. Pink. At this point, I would ask the students to break out into their assigned groups of 2 to 3 using the virtual classroom. These groups will be based on if they were found to be advanced, proficient, or not proficient in the student data. Their goal is to work together to choose a word and add, delete, or substitute one sound or phoneme. I will ask them to do 3 things. Number 1 is to share the word they chose using the sounds or phonemes in the word. Number 2, share if they decided to add, delete, or substitute a phoneme. And number 3, tell us the new word using the sounds or phonemes to read the new word. I would ask for a volunteer from each group to explain what they did. After that, I would guide the speakers using questions to help them share with us what word their team chose, to share the sounds or phonemes in the word, and if their team decided to add, delete, or substitute a sound or phoneme, as well as the new word they came up with. Here's how I would do the we do portion of the lesson. Okay, you're in your groups and you've chosen a word where you've added, deleted, or substituted a sound within your word. Braylon and Micah, would you like to share? Okay, who would like to volunteer to share your work? Thank you, Braylon. What word did you start with? Cat? Good. Okay. We know k is the first sound, right? Can you tell me the others? Yes, k, at. Good. Okay. Now, did you and Micah choose to add a sound or substitute a sound or delete a sound? Okay. What sound did you switch? The k? Okay. All right. So what did you replace the k with or substitute the k with? What did you put here? P? Okay. Okay. So what new word did you create? Yeah, Pat. Perfect. Great work, guys. To gather independent student data, I have assigned a word to each student based on their level of proficiency. For the advanced students, I would assign words containing 3 to 4 phonemes, such as check, mile, milk, and late. I would change one phoneme of the word, then ask each student if I substituted, added, or deleted a phoneme, and which one was changed. For example, I might give Ariana the word mile and ask her to change it to smile. Okay, Ariana, we changed mile to smile. Here's mile. Mile. Okay. And we changed it to smile. Smile. Okay. Did we add, delete, or substitute a sound? Yes, we added a sound. What sound did we add? Right. Great job. For the proficient students, I would give each student a word containing 3 phonemes, then change them to another 3-phoneme word or to a 2-phoneme word. I'd then ask them what sound we substituted, added, or deleted, simplifying the task I gave to the advanced students. For example, I might give Gage the word joy and ask him to change it to toy. Gage, if you were to change joy to toy, what sounds did we substitute? Here's joy, and here's toy. What sounds did we substitute? Did we change the oi part? No, we didn't. What sounds did we change? Yeah, the j, j, j. What sound did we change the j to? T, that's right. For the students found not proficient, I would simplify the task even further by using 3 phoneme words and guiding them through the process step by step. I would instruct them to either add, delete, or substitute a phoneme and share what the new word had become. For example, I'd give Josephina all and ask her to add the phoneme b at the beginning of the word. I'd then ask her what word there is now. Okay, Josephina, we've got all. All. And we want to add a b at the beginning. Josephina, what word do we have now? What sound is this? Yeah, b, all. B, all. What word do we have now? Can you sound it out? Okay, a little faster. Great job, Josephina. Ball. Very nice.